Tongue-color. Nautilus Island's hermit, Eris still lives through winter in her Spartan college. Her sheep still graze above the sea. Her son's a bishop, her farmer is first selectman in our village. She's in her dotage, thirsting for the hierarchy, privacy of Queen Victoria's century. She buys up all the eyesores facing her shore and lets them fall. The season's ill. We've lost our summer millionaire, who seemed to leap from an LLB catalog. His 9-knot yawl was auctioned off to lobstermen. A red fox stain covers Blue Hill. And now our ferry. Decorator brightens his shop for fall. His fishnets filled with orange cork, orange, his cobbler's bench and all. There is no money in his work, he'd rather marry. One dark night, my tutor Ford climbed the hill's skull. I watched for love's cars, lights turned down. They lay together, hole to hole, where the graveyard shells on the town. My mind's not right. A car radio bleats. Love, oh careless love. I hear my ill sprint sob in each blood cell, as if my hand were at its throat. I myself am hell. Nobody's here. Only skunks that search in the moonlight for a bite to eat. They marched on their souls up Main Street, white stripes, moonstruck eyes, red fire, under the chalk-dry and spar spire of the Trinitarian Church. I stand on top of our back steps and breathe the rich air. A mother skunk with her column of kittens swills the garbage pail. She jabs her wedge head in a cup of sour cream, drops her ostrich tail, and will not scare.
No more cliches. Beautiful face, that like a daisy opens to its petals to the sun, so do you open your face to me as I turn the page. Enchanting smile, any man would be under your spell, oh beauty of a magazine. How many poems have been written to you? How many Dantes have written to you, Beatrice? To your obsessive illusion, to your manufactured fantasy, but today I won't make one more cliche and write this poem to you. No, no more cliches. This poem is dedicated to those women whose beauty is in their charm, in their intelligence, in their character, not on their fabricated looks. This poem is to you women that like a shower's aid wake up every day with this new story to tell, a story that sings for change, that hopes for battles, for the love of united flesh, battles for passions aroused by a new day, battles for the neglected rights, or just battles to survive one more night. Yes, to you women in a world of pain, to you, bright star, in this ever-splendid universe, to you, fighter of 1,001 fights, to you, friend of my heart. And from now on, my head won't look down to a magazine, rather it will contemplate good night and its bright stars, and so no more cliches.
To the tiny, shiny city, I shot a glance below, shaken with a giddy laughter, sick and blissfully afraid, was a dewdrop on a blade, and a pair of moments after was a whirling guess I made, and the wind was like a whip, cracking past my icy ears, and my hair stood out behind, and my eyes were full of tears, wide open and cold, more tears than they could hold. The wind was blowing so, my teeth were in a row, dry and gritty, and I felt my foot slip, and I scratched the wind and whined, and I clutched the stalk and jabbered, with my eyes shut blind. What a wind, what a wind. Your broad sky, giant, is the shelf of a cupboard. I make beanstalks. I'm a builder like yourself. But beanstalks is my trade. I couldn't make a shelf. Don't know how they're made. Now a beanstalk is more pliant. La, what a climb.
Wole, it is your turn.
Hello, I am Wole Soyinka, and this is my poem, Civilian and Soldier. My apparition rose from the fall of blood, declared, I am civilian. It only served to aggravate your fright, for how could I have risen, a being of this world, in that hour of imperial death? And I thought also, nor is your quarrel of this world. You stood still for both eternities, and oh, I heard the lesson of your training sessions, cautioning scorched earth behind you. Do you not leave a dubious neutral to the rear? Reiteration of my civilian quandary, borrowing earth from the lead festival of your more eager friends? Work the worse on your confusion. And when you brought the gun to bear on me, and death twitched me gently in the eye, your plight and all of you came clear to me. Sorry. I hope someday I intend upon my trade of living to be checked in stride by your apparition in a trench, signaling I am soldier. No hesitation then, but I shall shoot you clean and fair, with meat and bread, a gourd of wine, a bunch of breasts from either arm. And that lone question, do you, friend, even now, know what it is all about?
Heinrich, now it is your turn. I'm expecting yours to be very good because you have 10 extra seconds.
Okay.
Go on.
My poem is called The Lorelei. I don't know what it could mean that I'm so sad. I find a fairy tale from times unseen won't vanish from my mind. The air is cool and it darkens, and quiet flows the Rhine. The tops of the mountains sparkle in evening's aftershine. The loveliest of maidens, she's wonderful, sits there. Her golden jewels glisten, she combs her golden hair. She combs it with a comb of gold, and sings a song as well. Its strangers too is old, and casts a powerful spell. He grips the boatman in his boat, with a wild pang of woe. He only looks up to the heights, can't see the rocks below. I believe the waves swallowed the boat and its boatman. That's what, by her singing, the Lorelei has done.
Well, you all did a very, very good job. I'm very proud of you all.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My dear Robert, I just don't understand you sometimes. Well, you all did a wonderful job. I'm very proud of you. Good luck with the judges tomorrow. One of you will be sent home tonight.
Robert. I don't like Robert.
Robert.
I don't. Yeah, you. I
That's
don't
you.
like
Robert.
Robert.
I
Oh,
know.
no, Robert.
I don't like your ears.
It's okay. I love your ears. I want to pet those.
So furry.
Blasphemy!